We're gonna pull up a biggin'. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing with Coach Brown. Coach Brown.
Oh, whew, I smell dead fish. Welcome back to Fishing with Coach Brown. Today we have a special guest. His name is Jimmy Yeary. He is a singer-songwriter from Nashville. He's also a bluegrass artist.
Yes.
Everybody give it up for him.
Give it up. Thank you. Thank you. There's some boats in the background. Thank you for having me, Coach Brown.
This is awesome. I've been excited to have you.
So what, we've been here, we're here at the Ozarks. Lake of the Ozarks?
This lake is, I think it's 90 miles surface area in the main channel. I've been Googling stuff. And today we are going to have a Ozarks Ironman Fishing Derby Challenge. Here's the trophy. One of us is going to be going home with this trophy. I have a good feeling I have a good chance of bringing that back home with me.
Yeah, all right.
Because I really don't know if do you fish?
Do I fish? Yeah, I fish. I know how to fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I mean, you picked, I have to say, everything we've ever done competitively, I've won. And let me just finish. Whether it's
Okay.
chipping, it's washers,
Chipping?
it's basketball, it's who can throw the most consistent baseballs, the fastest, who catches grounders. Everything we've ever done, I think I've won everything. And so and what you did is you found the one thing you do better than me, that you do better than me because you've done it your whole life, and that's fish. And you made this competition, you set it up so that you set yourself up to win.
I did.
You picked the one thing that you know that you do that I don't have time to do because I'm busy chasing my career, and you're just like always doing this a lot. You've done it your whole life, so you put this together. But you know what? How amazing would it be for me to show up knowing that you have set yourself up to win,
And then you win.
and then I win?
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
I don't know how you continue.
I'm actually rooting for you. I hope you
You're
win.
rooting for me. No, you're not. But this is going to be fun. We're going to see who can catch the most bluegill, bass, carp, and elephant fish. What are they called?
I smell dead fish.
Okay. What are we going to do about that? We have a lake behind us, and there's tons of fish in it. Good coffee. You know what I like in my coffee?
What's that?
Creamer.
Do you? We don't have any.
We don't.
I brought a lot of stuff, but not creamer.
You did. I brought the coffee. Bring the coffee, you said. I brought the coffee. 2 bags of Pete's, but we have no creamer. We've lived together. You've known me now for, 15 years?
Yeah.
I always put cream in my coffee. What'd you tell me? The reason I didn't stop and get cream is because you said I have 2 creams. And I'm like, no, I don't have to stop and get cream. You got 2 of them. I get here and you have 2 tiny creams. I would have stopped and got cream. I didn't get cream because you said you had cream.
I should go get some right now.
Is the camera on?
Now I feel horrible. But I wanted to talk about your career for a little bit.
Sure.
You have songs recorded by George Strait, Randy Travis, Kenny Chesney, Rascal Flatts, Martina McBride. Now back to the Kenny Chesney, you've got 2 songs by him, right? Mm-hmm. And name a couple other artists that recorded your songs that I may not have written down.
Brice,
Lee Brice, I Drive Your Truck, Song of the Year.
Jake Owen.
How many number ones do you have?
Country number ones, I have a total of 13 number ones, in Canada and different genres of music. In country music, I have 7 number ones. 7.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What about just top 10s? And anybody like any of those songs get close? But
Well, I had another single on Joe Diffie that was a top 10. So I've had 8 top 10s, 7 of which were number 1. That sounds good.
you are rocking.
Rocking.
You must have a lot of money.
I don't.
You could have bought creamer,
I should have bought creamer.
but we'll go get some later.
Well,
I don't mind paying for
Anyway,
that.
I brought the coffee. You were supposed to bring creamer, and you didn't.
Let me get back to my notes here.
Coffee's very bitter without creamer.
Yeah,
It
I can
is.
tell. You do have a what's your Blake Shelton song?
It's Can't Afford Not To. Can't Afford to Love You. It's about a girl that is from the more from the city. She likes the finer things in life, and he's going out every night. He's taking her to the nicest restaurants, to the fanciest places, and he's like, my goodness, I can't afford to love you, but I can't afford not to because she's just awesome.
She must be.
She's awesome, and she's a gold digger.
And she's a gold digger. And so he's like taking her out to Applebee's every night and just trying to win her over.
Yeah, real nice restaurants like Applebee's, right.
I like Applebee's.
No, I do too. No, I thought you was being facetiousness.
Hey, speaking of that, what do you think about Taco Bell taking the Mexican pizza off the menu?
Is this one of the questions?
Well, now it is.
Oh, it is now. They took what off the menu?
The Mexican pizza.
Yeah.
My favorite thing.
Right. I don't know. I don't know that I care, but I don't really go to Taco Bell because it doesn't really sit well with me.
Oh.
Actually, when I eat it, I sit more than usual. But yes. So yeah. But anyway.
Okay, so tell us about the Yeary Chapel sessions, if you don't mind, so
Yeah,
they can, all my fans can.
Figure
out
if
who
you
you
go
are.
to Facebook, Jimmy Yeary artist.
Jimmy Yeary, artist.
Right.
He's awesome.
Apparently, I'm an artist, and I have a Yeary Chapel show that I do once a week, and it's been we've been doing it for about a year, and it garners sometimes over 100,000 views a show. It's grown, and
That's cool.
the page is growing, and I do it with my wife. Okay, but
Go ahead.
it's a real fun show that I have guests come on. My wife's been a guest, of course. I just had, Wade Hayes was a huge artist in the 90s.
Love
Craig
Wade.
Morgan's coming. David Lee Murphy, who everything's going to be all right. And he's had many hits. Might be a little dust on the bottle. He was there and did a show. I got Jesse Alexander, a huge writer, coming up, and Hall of Famers like Bob DiPiero and Tim Nichols and different, and Jason Crabb, huge gospel artist. And so, so a lot of those people have been on the show, and it's quite popular. It's gotten kind of popular.
Oh,
People like it.
definitely.
And so I enjoyed doing those. Thanks.
That's awesome. So your chapel started out as a barn, right? A horse barn.
It's a horse barn.
And then give us a little info on that.
Long story short, when we bought the place, it was just a dirt floor, metal building, little framed sort of metal. It was nothing, and had 2 horse stalls in it. That apparently the other owner had a couple horses, so I decided to buy a couple horses. A buddy of mine was going to help me take care of them because he used to train horses. And one day he rode one of them while I wasn't there. He said, "I'm going to go over and ride one of the horses." I said, "Good, have fun." And he ended up getting kicked in the face, broke his cheekbone, a few little eye socket bones. It was in a hospital.
Not
And
cool.
he fully recovered, but I had kids. I decided I didn't want to have those young wild horses around my children, so I got rid of the horses and decided that I was going to make a lifelong dream come true, which was to have a chapel on my property. So I turned that horse barn literally turned it into a church out of cedar from my property.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
it is really a beautiful chapel.
It really is.
Yeah.
Inside and out. So everything's just solid cedar, and just got a chapel on my property.
Okay.
And I go in there and I'll write sometimes. I'll have talks with the kids. We'll have gratitude talks. Family comes in and we might have sing some gospel hymns and whatever. Just a real peaceful
That's great.
place.
That is really cool.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you some more questions so
Please.
my friends can know you. What's the biggest fish you ever caught? And what kind was it? And what did you use for bait? And what kind of pole did you use?
Oh wow, I don't know all of that. I mean, I'll tell you the biggest bass was probably about 6 pound.
Really?
Yeah, and it was on a spinner bait, and open cast, which you apparently have a problem with.
No, open face?
Open face, sorry.
They're just difficult.
No, they're not actually. And so I caught it on that, and it was amazing. It was a wonderful largemouth.
That's a big bass.
It is a big bass.
I'm
It was
scared.
a nice bass. You know what?
I know what you're going to say.
Kiss my bass. I said it.
Okay, well, family friendly. Name a couple of your pet peeves.
Pet peeves.
Anything.
Quick,
go.
people that are late. Yeah, people that are late and tardy. I don't like people that fart. No.
I know we're interviewing you, but I cannot stand to step in water with my socks on. It sends me over the edge.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, and stepping on marbles,
With your socks on?
which just there's marble. I have kids, so I've a couple times for whatever reason we have a lot of marbles in the house.
Yeah.
And I've stepped on them.
Ouch. Were you socks on?
I didn't have shoes on, so probably barefoot.
Okay.
A lot of pain.
Would you sing us a song today? Like maybe after the contest
Absolutely.
is over?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us something random about you that we may not know. I want these guys to know you.
Right? I love blue cheese, like real raunchy blue cheese.
What's your favorite dad joke?
What's my favorite dad joke?
Mm-hmm.
Pull it.
No,
Pull it.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
You want to end on that one?
Whoa!
All right. So we want to go through the rules.
dude, here. Let me grab that.
Oh,
Because
I know
that
what you're
blew
doing.
over and I was trying to save that. And then the,
yeah. It's weird.
gotta blend it in.
The rules for the Ozarks Ironman Fishing Derby, first annual. All participants of the Ozarks Ironman Fishing Derby must have a valid Missouri fishing license.
I got that today.
Good for you.
It's on my phone.
For maximum safety, participants must wear a life jacket. We've got those right here. So basically, safety first, you know.
Right. So we're
If,
gonna be fishing from the bank, but we want to wear one of those.
Number 3, you must catch your fish with a fishing pole. So,
As opposed to diving in,
yeah, well,
kicking it or something.
no chumming or baiting the water. Participants are allowed to participate in friendly trash talk banter, but there's no cussing.
So, no, you can't cuss. And if you do, then there's some sort of penalty,
Yeah.
right?
You have
We're
to
not going to be
eat.
cussing, so why does it matter?
You have to eat an earthworm before you continue to fish. So,
Okay, but I can say, dang it.
Ozarks Ironman Fishing Competition is a 4-hour tournament.
Is it?
Okay, so as soon as we start that clock, it's 4 hours. When we're done, we're done.
You got it.
Unless we want to extend it. If you're wanting to keep
So
going.
it's only 4 hours unless it's not. Okay.
After a fish is weighed or measured and recorded on a score chart, the catcher of the fish is immediately to release said fish and is to continue fishing. The opponent, the person who failed to catch anything in that window of time,
Right.
must successfully complete the obstacle course challenge before returning to fish. And so for the obstacle course,
Yeah.
we have a basketball hoop that we'll show you. You have to make a shot. Your back has to be against the rail. You have to knock 2 monstrous bugs, plastic bugs, off the table with the Nerf gun blaster.
Yep.
And you have to make 3 cornholes before you can return to fish. Any fish that is caught and claimed by more than one participant will be disqualified from the competition.
No. You mean the fish?
Yes.
Because that reads, it's like,
The fish is disqualified, but we
You're-
we can keep fishing. The winner of the Ozarks Ironman Fishing Derby will receive the Ozarks Ironman Fishing Derby trophy. That's what they'll go home with.
yes.
Wish I had some coffee. The
Oh.
loser of the contest,
Uh-huh. You?
the loser must fake fall into the lake.
Seriously?
Yes.
Is that serious?
But it has to look real, and you really have to sell it.
Fake fall in the
Yeah,
lake.
and we're going to put that on camera and just
I don't know about that.
humiliate you. Or
Huh?
whoever loses. It could be me.
I don't know about that one.
I do. Okay, we're going to start fishing. You ready?
Let's do this.
Kill you.
Oh, gosh.
You're going down.
I'm excited. I don't want to fall in the lake, though. All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
All right,
Boom.
here we go.